started, a lot of my research started. The first thing I noticed when the pandemic started was our freedom was being taken away. And I knew there was a virus. What I didn't understand is why our freedom was being taken away. So, not to say there wasn't a virus, I realized that there was. But it felt like to me it was more about freedom and control by the government and not about a virus. So fast forward to last fall, I started attending school board meetings. Lots of school board meetings, met some wonderful people at those meetings. We started the organization Mama Bears of Catawba County. And I like to say the scariest place the scariest place to be is between a mama bear and her cubs. It's a different fight for a mom when you're fighting for your kids. And we weren't just fighting for our kids, we were fighting for your kids too. All kids. I've been to other counties as well, spoke in school board meetings. And so during that time, we were doing a lot of research. We were fighting against the unlawful mandates, the mask mandate. The mask mandate bothered me so bad because of the psychological problems that it was causing for our children. Not to mention learning. The test scores in North Carolina are embarrassing. We're 30th in the country. Across the board, the state, only, I think it's about 6% of our high schoolers are college ready. So education was a passion for me, and our kids were a passion for me as well. So when I started this journey, I wasn't sure where God was leading me. And let me just say, my faith is number one in my life. I'm a Christian conservative, and God comes first. And so during this time, I was making contacts across the whole state, other states. I've written a press release for Parents Defending Ed about the CRT because I was able to speak out at 2 different school board meetings, and Catawba County School Board actually voted to terminate the contract with Panorama Ed. If you're not familiar with Panorama Ed, that is Merrick Garland's son-in-law's company who's making millions of dollars indoctrinating your kids with CRT, social emotional learning. That's what it's called. So we were able to get that contract stopped. And so I had a lot of people reaching out to me during that time. So I was trying to find my place in all of this. And a lot of people were approaching me about running for school board, county commissioner, even Congress. So, and I thought, well, that's a little much. But I do want to find a platform. I don't want to necessarily be on a board, but I want to be legislatively where I can make a difference. I want to make real change, and I can't do that sitting on a school board. So God led me to the decision that I should run for this House seat, NC House 89. And so that's where I'm at now. I'm here to serve you. As an elected official, your job is to serve the people who elect you. And I believe that it's time to give the voters your voice back. I even have a plan to do that. So I would propose some sort of, for myself, accountability, right? We need accountability and transparency with our elected officials because there really isn't any. And I don't recall many elected officials standing up for my freedom either. And so, quite frankly, I was looking for a candidate to get behind, and when nobody was stepping up, I decided I was going to be that candidate, right? Because I'm ready to fight for my freedom. Because if we don't have our freedom, and people aren't upholding our Constitution, and we don't have voter integrity, we don't have a country. Amen. Yeah. Right? And so those issues have to be at the forefront of my campaign, because without those things, we don't have a country anymore. So we've got to take care of that, and then we can get into all the other things that I want to do. And there is a laundry list of things that I want to do and I want to accomplish. And with your help and your support, if you elect me, I will do that. Thank you.